Some of your best work delves into empathy for people on the edges of society, yet you're an older white guy for whom a prevailing culture of grievance could seem appealing. How do you see yourself navigating what seems like polar opposites, grievance and empathy?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know if I can answer it. But here's what I do know is that I don't really look at myself as being a saint for showing those people. You see, this is where I hope I don't blubber. My mom passed away when I was 9, so there's some things I remember about her, but very little. One of the things I do remember is that she was kind of a do-gooder. She'd been a beautician before she married my father, and we lived on Sanibel Island, Florida at that time, and she would go around to old ladies' homes and give them haircuts. She did things, she would make some kind of sauce that went really well with fish, and she gave that to a black family that she was friendly with. And that was at a time where you weren't supposed to be very friendly with black people. So she was a kind of do-gooder, and that, okay, I'm starting to get choked up. That sticks with me. And I think a lot of sons want to make their mother proud. And that's one of the ways I do it.
Elmer, in your Subway piece about hope, beautiful piece, you filmed a guy we assume is homeless, and I know you've said that you offered him money for participating. Do you have any qualms about using his image? And because his misery is such a main part of what that piece is about. Are you profiting off his misery?
Well, I certainly haven't profited yet, but my view is kind of begins again with, if I don't show these people, who is gonna? I never see anyone showing the kind of lives or what that these people go through. And I tell you also, this guy was an amazing guy. When I went up to him, talked to him, it was like almost like a shock, because this guy had the smoothest, most cultured voice. But this guy had the manner of someone who had been in the boardroom. And so, yeah, I do have some feelings of uncertainty, but at the same time, I feel like I'm doing kind of something important, and generally, my mom would be proud of me, and so that kind of cancels out some of my uncertainty. The history of the world is a history of loss. In pain we trust. The weak die as seeds. The lonely keep the dead alive. We are all aliens in others' worlds. Enjoy hope, because things can turn out different.